I wonder what would happen if we mix these together.
It's our time with Mr. Mayberry. Hey, let's get creative.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Mayberry.
Today I'd like to show you how to take two colors and mix them together to make a new color. Before we start, let's take a look at a group of colors called the primary colors. What are the primary colors? They are red, yellow, and blue. Let's say that together. Primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. The primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Why do they call them primary colors? Because primary means beginning. And these are the colors that you start with to make other colors. Can you take other colors and mix them together to make the primary colors? No, you can't. But you can take the primary colors and mix them together to make all kinds of colors. Now we're going to take two of the primary colors. We're going to use red and yellow today and mix them together and see what we get. So now it's time to get started. Let's make a color. Okay, for this project you might want to wear a paint shirt or an apron so that you don't get paint on your clothes. Also, you might want to cover the work surface so that you don't get paint on the table. And then today we need something to mix the paint on. I'm just using a regular paper plate. And then we'll need our two colors. We're using red and yellow today. That looks like ketchup and mustard, but it's really not. It's paint inside of there. Although you could try this with ketchup and mustard, just don't paint with it because it doesn't work as good for paint. Now also you'll need a paintbrush of some sort. I'm just using a foam brush today, and that's going to be used to mix up the paint. So I'm using a little bit wider brush so that way I can, when I paint, I can cover a large surface, but it's not too big where I can't handle it. Okay, you might also want to have a wet sponge handy just in case you do make a spill, and a paper towel so you can wipe your hands if you get paint on them. Alright, let's begin. First thing we need is we're going to start, when you mix color, you always start by putting down the lighter color first. And of these two colors, yellow is the lighter one. So I'm going to put some yellow on my paper. I'm going to put a fair amount on there. Then, now when you mix the colors like this, I don't need as much of the darker color, which is red in this case. So I'm going to put a little bit of red. And you can put it anywhere. You could put it on that color if you want, or you could put it next to it. There's a smiley face. Then what I'm going to do is take my brush and mix those two colors. Let's see what happens when we mix red and yellow together. What color do we get? Isn't that neat how that kind of swirls on there together? Oh, what color is that? It's orange. Alright, so red and yellow make orange. Now, you might, like I said, you could try this with ketchup and mustard. I used to like to do that when we had corn dogs to eat, and then you can eat the orange when you're done. But there's my orange. Red and yellow make orange. And then now I'm going to paint my paper. And I've got a little bit heavier weight paper here. You can use copy paper, but it'll probably wrinkle and shrivel when you're done. You probably need a little bit stronger paper.
Awesome!
It's good to put your name on the back of your paper before you start. That way when you have paint on it, you don't have to turn it over and get the paint on the table when you write your name. And what I want you to do, you can make a picture with it, but I basically want you to cover the entire paper with your orange. So I'm going to cover the whole paper. What we're going to do next time is we're going to be drawing a design on our paper and then cutting it out. And so that's why I want to have the whole page covered. You could draw a picture with it. You could put a face or write some words even, but I really, for what we're doing, this will be just fine. Today the project is learning how we can make orange. Now I ran out, so I'm going to mix some more. The thing about mixing paint is it's hard to get the exact same color twice, but I'm going to see what I get. I'm going to try some more yellow and some more red. You can try different amounts and see what kind of orange that gets you. Oh, this is a darker orange. A little bit more red in that, so it looks darker. And I'm going to add that to my paper. I have a little more paint on there, so I'm going to go ahead and try to just put that on the paper anyway. So something else you can do, if you don't want to mix it on a paper plate, you can mix it directly on your paper too, and that would work just as well. Especially if it's a heavier weight paper. If it's a stronger paper, it would be just fine. Okay, so there is my lovely page of orange. Now I want you to set this somewhere, let it dry, and then hold on to it till next week, and we'll use this paper to make something. Well, that was fun. Don't forget to keep your paper. We'll need it for next week's project. And if you'd like some art homework, teach someone else how to make orange. Well, that's all for today. I'll see you next time.
Goodbye, Mr. Mayberry.